Greetings from Archangel Michael. We wish to remind you now that coming in to the earth plane with a mission, with a purpose, is a path that is chosen for all. And yet, for many, the barriers of illusion within physicality are so strong that the pull, the impulse towards this mission, towards making a difference, towards being of service, are largely lost from view as the programming from the third dimensional experience overwrite and are much louder than the small inner voice speaking, "You have a mission. You are worth it. You can be and create what you truly desire." For understand, yes, your deepest, truest soul mission and purpose is directly correlated with your true impulse and deepest desires for what will bring you joy, love, fulfillment, satisfaction, what lights you up. This is not to say there are not blockages, fears, and insecurities between where you are now, who you are now, and what deep down you know is your highest path for thriving on the earth plane, for making a difference in the world, for shining your highest divine light. There are multiple facets of this we wish to clarify. The first is that yes, upon waking up, upon peeling back many of the layers of illusion and disillusion taken on through life as a physical being, there is a remembering, an impulse, a feeling, I am here to do something big. I'm here to change the world. I'm here to make a difference. I am here to help change the course of humanity and the all. And we say to you, yes, yes, you are. And this impulse and this call and this pull comes up for a good reason. It is a motivating force. It ignites a willpower force in you to push through the resistance, the blockages, illusions carefully crafted and curated from the ego mind, wishing, seeking for you to fit in, to stay safe, to stay the logical course. But this call to do something big, this call to do something different, to live outside the norm, to break free of the societal conditioning, this impulse can support you in pushing through the blockages and breaking through the walls that have built around your heart, keeping you from acting on the impulse of love, the impulse to believe in your dream, to believe that your dream is valid, that you are worthy of creating this, of co-creating this. For of course, yes, in stepping upon the path of your highest destiny, there is so much support. In fact, doors open to you, opportunities prevail, a flow, a synchronicity, a divine harmony ensues that is simply not possible on a path curated by the ego mind, on a path laid out for you by societal conditioning, that is truly not available on the path of illusion, but in reconnecting with your innermost truth, with the innermost truth, and knowing that for many of you, do not fear, do not worry, it is still buried deep down. It is only able to emerge and arise on the other side of allowing the fears and insecurities to circulate, allowing the emotions to flow, allowing yourself to begin to follow the small inner nudges of your intuition and guidance for making small changes, small choices, small shifts in how you approach your day, in how you approach your life, honoring the truth of you, honoring the wisdom of your heart, honoring your gut feelings and knowing as to what is right for you and what is not. And indeed, there is great benefit in beginning to listen to this on a small scale with the little things. For with little choices and decisions, there is much less resistance than when it comes to stepping out, stepping forward, stepping in to doing the bigger pieces of your true soul work. And when you have curated your intuitive voice, when you have more trust in your internal guidance system and your ability to co-create with the divine to manifest joy and incredibly miraculous experiences in your life, when this flow is established through the little things, a bigger leap, a bigger step becomes more within reach, for you know the support network, net of light that is available to you. The other side of this, however, is that there are no small things. And so judging the steps you are taking, judging the impact you are having, can simply not be valid, for you are not able to see the intricate connections between you and all things. You are not able to see from the vantage of your physical being the ripple effect one kind deed creates in the physical dimension. You are not able to see the positive impact of the smile, the kind words you share with another, the inspiration you trigger in another when you take that small step out of your comfort zone, out of the well-rutted routine curated by society and by the lower ego mind. You are not able to see the vast implications of a small act in alignment with your integrity, in alignment with your inner truth. You are not able to see the vast ripples throughout the collective consciousness field when you choose love over fear, when you choose to hold the field of presence amidst challenges in your life. You see not that thought and vibration is as real as physical manifestation. You see not that the times you have tuned in to quiet your mind, to battle the mind and the mental thoughts, releasing one thought after another only to have more arise, only to find a brief moment of stillness, touching the quantum field of pure potentiality. You see not that touching that moment, touching that 0 point field brings it to the surface of the collective consciousness and makes that still point more accessible for you in the future and more accessible for all in that moment. You see not the vast ripples you create by standing in love, by listening to another, by making eye contact, by allowing your warmth to shine through. And we hammer this point for your big work, your I'm here to do something big, is only possible through a succession of many things, many steps that your mind, your ego, perhaps even those around you, will judge and decipher as being very small, as perhaps being meaningless, when the reality is that they are deeply meaningful. And when an entire lifetime of small steps in presence, when an entire lifetime of practices of dropping into the field of love and reconnecting with spirit and reuniting a link between the spiritual and physical realms, when an entire lifetime of acting in love, treating others with care, with compassion, including the natural world around you with respect, an entire lifetime of this, you see not how big that is. After all, this is not to say there are not moments when you will take leaps, This is not to say there are not actions you will take that will create larger waves, but these leaps and these larger waves come after a succession of steps, a flurry of moments in which you hold the field of love. And so for those of you who are uncertain about what is this big thing I feel, what is this big purpose I have, we remind you that remembering why you are really here comes not through isolating yourself from the world, but from stepping out, stepping into the world and choosing to do your work and shine your light, to live in love, to make a difference. One small step, one little moment, one tiny thing at a time. And that tiny step that you take now, that you take today, that you take tomorrow, it changes your course. For when you act in alignment with love, you move away from the well-rutted path of conditioned societal response. You move away from allowing the ego, mind, limitations of fear, lack, uncertainty to determine your path. You begin to walk the path of love. And the path of love is your master path, your highest timeline, your ascension path for you to thrive in physical reality and to have a big impact, to make a big difference, to do something huge in this lifetime after all. Do not judge the many small steps that make up your huge, and yet also do not doubt that when you take many steps, an opportunity for a leap suddenly becomes viable. And so where you are now, know that doing the work to face what arises within you, to become fully present with who you are and where you are now, allowing your innermost truth to be expressed through you in small ways, in large ways, in longer periods, in brief moments, allowing love and presence to be forces you curate, cultivating time, to find the moments of connection, of dropping in just for a moment into stillness, into presence, into the quantum pure potentiality of the 0-point field. For we remind you that when you touch this space, you touch the infinite. The vast timeline of infinite possibility collapses so that you are able to access it in this present now. And a quantum leap, a leap that creates immense change, transformation, positive growth in your life, but that ultimately is not far off. The leap can actually be very small, but it is a deliberate shift to choose the path of your love, to choose your primary divine timeline, the path that is illuminated with golden light before you, following your inner truth, listening to your inner bliss, trusting the knowing deep down, and acting on the intuitive impulses for small steps and small changes now to begin to trust your internal guidance system so that when larger choices, forks in the road, opportunities appear, you are able to trust your intuitive voice. You are able to trust your knowing deep down as to the next step to take on your path of your highest divine light, on the path of your soul purpose and mission of doing something big in the world, making a big difference, co-creating the most positive change possible for reuniting all of humanity with the master path of love, with the vibrant possibilities to thrive, to co-create, to live in harmony with the earth, with all souls, all beings, all humans, all creatures upon this planet, united in love through presence, awareness, and syncing with integrity and with your underlying divine truth. we offer you now a moment of stillness, inviting you to tune into your divine I am presence at your very core. Tune into the force of love within you, the life force circulating through you, clarifying your energy, uplifting your vibration, attuning you to the voice of love within. And the small steps you can begin to take to more fully embody your light and make a difference in the greater all. We love you so much, and we are with you, and so it is.